The next question is that I have for you is why did you stop making commentaries?
Why did I stop making commentaries? The simplest answer for that question is because really no one wants to see them, or at least at the time, no one did. Uh, I gotta scroll down pretty far to see some of these, but like if we're talking, so we got like Tower of Overcoming Hatred voice commentary.
Mm-hmm.
That was around like 3 years ago even. That one gets like 1,000 views or something. Um, but even at the time, like we had videos hitting like 50,000. So it's like it'd be better. We figured the way the direction that this channel should go is like we release a video, as quick as we can, but make it as high quality as possible. And so we want people are going to subscribe because they want like that highly edited content, with clever script, creative ideas. But we also don't want those viewers to be constantly bombarded by like almost daily just commentary videos, which some people like, but that's not what I think people are here for on the channel. They want some of that more like refined, polished stuff that no one else seems to be doing.
What happened to democratically elected Towers of Hope?
And I want to add.
So
Oh, sorry. I want to add some
no, yeah,
context.
yeah.
The game is right now it's privated, which you can't play it as of now.
Yeah, yeah. We're well aware of this. Basically, the game started to kind of die down after District 2 released, and we kind of needed like we realized there were some problems with it. First of all, the gameplay loop is very similar to um all the other fan games. So we've got the gimmick where you can vote on the towers, vote on the difficulties, and uh it's like more democratic. And that's because the game originated as almost like a protest to the Jukeris scandal, where she was like stealing money from the devs and like making all these autocratic decisions without that the community hated. So that's how the game started to exist. Game where you vote on what gets in game, and then you vote on your approval of the tower and its difficulty. The issue is beyond that one gimmick, it's basically just a normal tower game. It has nothing really interesting that sets it apart. And so we're like, all right, the game is fine, but we need to completely like overhaul it. The towers weren't that good either in District 1 especially. They were kind of rough around the edges a little bit. So we are currently we've shut the game down to revamp it. We're revamping the whole District 1 lobby. Several of the towers have already been revamped, including the Citadel in District 1. More revamps are being worked on as we speak. We're also getting District 3 in as well. We're working on that lobby. So the moral of the story is we're doing so many changes at the same time that it's better to just shut down the game so we can work like in silence and get it done versus leaving it open and like having to like we publish the update, now we got to go back and fix it 100 times before we can even start doing the next thing. We're going to get all this stuff done at once, do like a big release, and hopefully that gets a lot of people excited about Ditto again. Actually, I remember one time like a few months ago, someone tried to like get my channel taken down. They tried to give me a copyright strike for it, for that picture, saying that like they owned the rights to that cat. I'm like, dude, it's an animal. How do you own the rights to an animal?
What?
And then we like I was getting nervous because when you try to dispute a copyright claim, YouTube tells you like, if you don't own the rights to this, you could face legal consequences and your channel will be permanently deleted. And I'm like, okay, well I disputed it anyway because I'm like, there's no way this guy owns the rights to a picture of a cat, and I ended up being right. But yeah, we almost got in trouble for it, which is dumb. He owns some like web shop where he sells like shirts and like mugs with pictures of that cat on it. I'm like, that doesn't mean you own the rights to it.
Like...
You can't do that. It's not your cat.
Like,
so
it definitely was not a
I called his bluff and disputed the claim and ended up getting it like erased off my channel. So I don't have any copyright strikes.
Okay, so this one is a two-parter, so I'm just gonna do the first part. How did you? Well, I guess you already kind of answered this, but how did you meet Ocean?
So Ocean and I met in 5th grade. We both joined the cross-country team for our middle school, or for our school. We were in a lot of the same classes, and we got along pretty well. We remained friends throughout middle school, but then during the pandemic, we would literally hop on Discord calls like all day because you are stuck in your room for the whole day. You have to join Zoom calls to go to your classes. I'm sure you guys remember all this. And so we would join the call, turn off our camera, mute up, and then we would just call on Discord in the background and just talk, like while the teacher's trying to explain stuff. And so during the pandemic, we were calling literally every day, like constantly playing games together. Played some Roblox, played a lot of Minecraft, a lot of Fall Guys. And so, I mean, since that, like we went to different high schools, and we're going to go to different colleges, but that's never really been a problem. Like we're still best friends, and because we just call every day and hang out online, or we drive and meet up in person. So, but that's how we met. Was originally we were in the same class, or in the same classes in 5th grade, and then throughout middle school.
I wanted to ask this now that you talk about it. What is your favorite video you've made, or well, Ocean has made, or just in general?
Yeah, that we've made.
Yeah.
I really liked, me personally speaking, I really liked making I used to have like perfectly cut screams compilations. And that was just kind of funny to do. Like I would just be laughing while making those, because I would take, like 100 clips of me because whenever I'd fall, I'd do the Windows Alt G and it would clip the last 30 seconds. And so it'd be like me going like, and it's just several minutes long videos of me falling and screaming. Those are always fun to make.
Does your brother still play Ito? Like, after
After the video.
beating, like trying to beat an intense tower.
I
That
haven't
one
seen him
video.
on it. I haven't seen him on it. I think after we made that video, I think he's just kind of been doing his own thing. He spends a lot more time outside nowadays. He likes to
That's
fish
fair.
and
That's fair.
Yeah.
go biking and stuff. But I haven't seen him on Ito.
Do you know about Kai? If he still plays?
Kai, I've seen him playing other Roblox games,
Mm.
not Ito. So I think
Uh-huh.
he needs a break after that like gauntlet or a week of like training.
Yeah, it was just
most people.
grinding.
God. Yeah.
Most people, it takes them months to beat their first intense, but that guy ground for like, he was grinding for like a week and then managed to get a skill up to that level. I think he needs a break.
Definitely.